This summer, I don't want you guys to try and become the next Albert Einstein. I don't want you guys to try and optimize your life. I don't want you guys to try and go viral. This summer, we need to be creating something bad, creating something small, creating something unfinished. Just create, because when you do, you learn more about yourself, but you also have fun in a way that you're disconnected from social media and other distractions. In today's video, I thought it would only be right to share with you guys some fun and analog ways that you can create things this summer. First up is to bedazzle absolutely anything. Bedazzle your keychains, bedazzle your skincare. Amazon has some really inexpensive bedazzling kits as well. Next is DIY tops. Especially around Coachella, I saw a lot of people getting fabric paint and painting designs onto their shirts, but also you could get back into tie-dye if you really want to get that 2016 summer vibe. Next is to decorate flip-flops. Just pick up a couple pairs and then get some gems from Hobbycraft and decorate them. Next up, we have make a prayer board. I actually had a prayer board making session with my friends a couple months ago, and it's such a fun and creative thing to do, and it's also something that can really keep you in check with your faith. I have my verse of the year here. I have Walk by Faith, which was the first Bible verse I ever memorized, and then also this little section where I can write prayers for others and prayers for myself of the week. Oh, and not to mention, you can also make prayer jars, which are a pretty similar idea, but what you do is you just get a glass jar, you decorate it, and you fill it with little papers that have different prayers inside of it that are the prayers that you're asking for. And I love this one because it's something that you can fill over time. It's not just something that you do immediately and then you're done with it. Woven bracelets. Woven bracelets is another thing that I'm pretty sure is back from Visco era 2018, 2017, and it's more of a skill than just regular beaded bracelets. Next is painted hairbrushes. I love this one because it's so nice to have princess-like hairbrushes without having to spend all the money on brands like Flower Nose. You can also bake, make drinks, anything from a latte to a mocktail, try it out. Make sandwiches. This one is something that I am personally going to get on this summer because the sandwiches are so versatile and it's low-key a skill to master, so why not try and master it? Next up is to write short stories. Writing is so great because most of the time the ideas that we get are from real life experiences, and if we can put that into words, that can really help us either move on from the past or understand more about situations that we didn't realize about them in the past. You can also write poems. I just find poetry so beautiful, and the thing about it is that there is so much freedom. You don't have to follow any rules, and it's truly up to you how you want to express your words. And this next one, I used to do so much back in 2020. It's to create letters for people that you love. Create letters for yourself to read in the future. And this one might be a little bit weird, but create letters for people that you don't know yet. So I've created a letter for my future family, and I've also created a letter for someone called Diana. Keep in mind, I don't know a Diana, I just love that name. So if I ever do meet one in my life, I'll be giving that letter to them. Next, you can paint rocks. I also did this back in 2020 and it's just so much fun. You can also make art from nature. Back in primary school, this was actually a project that we had to do. We had to do it outdoors, but what you could actually do is collect flowers and things, bring them inside and create artwork with that. Next up is to not make swimsuit boxes, but to make memory boxes. Living in the UK, I don't really get that many opportunities to swim, so I don't really have a large collection of swimwear, so I guess this is the second best thing. You can also learn to edit, which may be my personal favorite of this video. Editing has absolutely changed my life, guys. It's so much fun, and I don't think people realize that editing can actually express a lot about you and your personal style. You can also create short films, which is something I've been wanting to do, and I've been trying to make some of my videos more cinematic and short film style. You can also design postcards. Even if you're not planning to send them, it's still a fun and creative thing to do. You can learn calligraphy or hand lettering. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, back in the day, I used to just only post calligraphy content. You can start a 1 second a day video. I planned on doing this last summer, but let's say that kind of went down the drain on day 2. But basically what it is you just take a video of 1 second of every single day of the summer, and then you get a long video of your whole summer. You can make a photo collage, whether that's photos of yourself or photos from Pinterest. Slight angle change over here, but you could also make a website or a blog. There was this one website called Girlhood, which I absolutely love. It was created by a teenage girl, and it was such a fun, safe space for more teenage girls. There are so many possibilities that you have with this. You could have a blog that talks about friendships, relationships, all that stuff that can help other people our age. You can also make playlists on Spotify, but with the goal to have like a repertoire of public Spotify playlists. So have a cute cover on the playlist, make the songs certain themes for certain occasions or moments. As someone who loves having music that is almost like the background noise for my experience, that's such a great idea. Imagine having a playlist for when you're going on a sunset walk, and then also having a different playlist for when you're doing your skincare. You can also make care packages or encouragement packages for people that you know or people that you don't know to just give around in the neighborhood. If you watched my last video, you will know how I spoke about how it's so important to serve one another, and this idea is a great way to do that. This next one is not a physical thing that you're creating, but you could create a book club. Even though it's not like you're writing a book, it's still a space that you have created to talk about one of your passions. And it does take a lot of confidence to do things like that. So it'll definitely help you become a stronger person in terms of trying out new things. You can also create origami. I feel like no one talks about this anymore. Back in the day, I was also someone who was always doing origami. I think there are so many cheap books on Amazon that have the right papers for it, or even just buy some card paper from Hobbycraft, find tutorials on YouTube and just do it. This next one is a little bit niche, but you can make a new tradition with your friends. What I mean by this is you could do something where you guys have a gathering, but it could be a gathering like, yearly end of school gathering, yearly goals gathering. Like, make this occasion that wasn't there before for you and your friends to do on a regular schedule. And you can also make a photography album. And last but definitely not least, you can start a YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you found at least one new thing to try out this summer, and I hope that this summer we can be creators, not consumers.